Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I know I have taken another big break from YouTube, but I needed a break and I've been busy with work. But anyway, in today's video, I'm going to be doing my Premier League predictions. The Premier League is going to be starting very soon. At the time I'm recording this is 9 days till the league starts, so I thought I'd do a prediction. Yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, please do subscribe. And I've got written down on a list all the teams I'm going to be predicting. So in the bottom three, I'm going with last is going to be Luton. I just don't see them surviving. Then 19th, Sheffield United. Another team that's just going to get, well, they just got promoted. I think they'll go down. I just don't think they're good enough. Then, at 18th, I'm going with Wolves. I think Wolves are going to struggle this year. They've lost a few key players like Neves and Moutinho, Traore. I know he wasn't getting a lot of goals, but I think he's a good player. So yeah, I think Wolves, it's gonna be hard season for Wolves. They got a good manager, but the team is not good. They've lost Jimenez as well. So I don't know where the goal will come from for Wolves. Yeah, I think Wolves are going to get relegated this season. Then, 17th, I'm going with Nottingham Forest. I think they're not, the team isn't that good, but I reckon they'll just about survive. Then in 16th, I'm going with Burnley. They got Company as manager. He's done well. I don't know, they could get relegated, but I think looking at the other teams like Sheffield United, Luton, Wolves, I think Burnley, they could survive. Then 15th, I'm going with Bournemouth. There were, well, a lot of us, even I, predicted them to get relegated last year, but they survived, and I think they'll survive again. They got a few good players. Billing done well, Solanke was okay last season. I think they'll survive. Then, in 14th, I'm going with Everton. I don't know, Everton, the team isn't that good. Calvert-Lewin gets injured a lot. They need goals. I know Maupau is alright, but they need strikers. They need goals really from somewhere. But I think that they will survive. In 13th, I'm going with Brentford. Brentford done well last season, but they will be missing Tony, I believe, for a month or over a month. But I think the team is good anyway without Tony. They're going to be getting rid of Raya, the goalkeeper. But I think that they'll do alright. 13th is about right for them. Then in 12th, I'm going with Fulham. I think Fulham were good last season. They were a lot higher than I predicted them to be, and I think they'll be 12th. It looks like Mitrovic might be leaving, but I think their team is still good. 11th, I'm going with West Ham. I think West Ham 11th is about right. They did lose Rice, which is a big loss for them, but I still think they got a good team. Yeah, I think 11th is about right. In 10, I'm going with Crystal Palace. I think Crystal Palace, normally they come about 10th, 11th, so yeah, I predict him to finish 10th. They have lost Zaha, which is a loss, well, it's a big loss for them, but team is good. I think 10th they'll finish. In 9th, I'm going with Brighton. I mean, Brighton had a very good season last year. I think losing McAllister was big for them, but I think 9th, they got a good team, manager is good, so I think 9th, they could get 9th. And 8, I'm going with Aston Villa. I mean, Aston Villa have had a very good transfer window so far, and I think they got a good manager as well. Yeah, I think Aston Villa, they could finish, well, I think they will finish 8th. Then, in 7, I'm going with Chelsea. Chelsea got no I know this year they could focus just on the league really, because they got no Europa League, Champions League, nothing. I don't know. I just don't see the team. They have lost a few big players like Kante and Mount. I think they have brought in players, but I think Mason Mount was a big loss. Kante as well, Kovacic as well. I don't know. I mean, they could finish higher, but I think losing a few big players, Mendy as well. I don't know. Koulibaly, they've lost a lot of players. Chelsea. They have, like I said, they have brought in players like Nkunku. We'll see what what he can do. I don't know. I think Chelsea's team is still not there. So I think they'll finish 7th. Then, at 6th place, I'm going with Spurs. Yeah, Spurs, I don't know, if they keep Kane, he can help them get 6th, 5th, around there. But if they lose Kane, they could finish below that. I think they will finish Spurs, I think they will finish 6th. I think Maddison was a good buy for them. I don't think they'll get top 4 Spurs. I don't think their team is good enough. Then, at 5th, I'm going with Newcastle. Well, they had an amazing season last year. They got Champions League this year. We'll see how well they do. I don't think they'll finish top 4 this year, because Champions League and then Premier League is going to be a lot of games. The team, they have brought in players, good players. I just don't see him finishing top 4. I mean, 5th place is still very, very good for Newcastle. They got a good manager. I think they'll finish 5th this year. Then, in 4th, the top 4, I'm going with 4 Liverpool. I mean, they've lost Henderson and Fabinho, but I think Liverpool will be better this year. Nunes, see what he can do. They got attackers are good. Gakpo is good. Jota and Salah, I think they'll be better. All of them will be better this year. Then at 3rd, I'm going with Man United. Man United, they have brought in players already, like Mason Mount. They've got a new striker now. See what he can do. I mean, I don't know with Man United. I still think they're not fully there yet. I think they've still got a lot of players that I would get rid of. But they're getting better, Man United. Rashford had a very good season last year. See what he can do this year. But I think Man United 3rd. Then, top 2, I'm going with 2nd, Arsenal again. I think Arsenal, like I said, they have brought in, well, they were good last year, but they have brought in even more players. Their team is even better this year. It's going to be better this year. They got Rice, they got Timber, looks good. Yeah, I think Arsenal will have another good season. Then, at number 1, Man City again. I think just Man City gonna win the league again. I mean, they had a very good season last year. I just think they'll win it again. They have lost, I think they've lost Mahrez now, which is a big loss for them. But I just think their team is just still good. Even without Mahrez and Gundogan as well. He was a big player for them, but I think Man City, their team is just so good. So I just see them winning the league again. Yeah, I don't see the likes of like Luton. I just don't see them surviving. Sheffield United the same. Whenever they get promoted, they normally just go back down. So yeah, I think the bottom 3 will be Luton, Sheffield United, and Wolves. And then Man City to win the league again. What are you guys' predictions? Who do you reckon, let's say the top 4, who do you reckon will be in the top 4? I'm saying Man City, Arsenal, Man United and Liverpool. But drop a comment, who do you guys think will be in the top 4? And who do you reckon will get relegated? I will do another video of all the transfers and what team, what I'm ranking each team, whether they've had a good transfer window or bad transfer window. So I'll do that video soon. But yeah, if you guys do enjoy this video, I do have other videos in mind. I was recording a video like 2 weeks ago, but for some reason my MacBook volume is playing up, like it's making like a loud noise, and it was like an echo. So I need to get that fixed, and then I'll get some more videos. Yeah, I do have a few videos in mind, so when I can, I'll fix my MacBook volume, and I'll get them recorded. But yeah, that's my predictions for this season. But yeah, 9 days to well, at the time I'm recording this, it's 9 days to the league starts. But yeah, if you guys do enjoy, see you guys in a bit. Peace. Bye.